Alafia, this is my Teaching Tuesday. Teaching Tuesday is my opportunity to share with you some of the things that I do and some of the inspiration that I find in Odu. Well, today is the story of Okana Gunda. Okana Gunda is the story of when the cat was crouching down in the bush. And he saw a black pigeon. Woo woo. He looked at the pigeon and said, "Oh, that's my lunch. That is going to be my lunch." And so the little pigeon was just going, little black pigeon was going from limb to limb to limb, chirping, chirping. And the cat said, he's going to get real distracted in a minute, and that's gonna be my lunch. Well, while the little pigeon is perched on a limb, he looks down and he said, "Oh my God, there's a worm!" And he sees the end of the worm, and he jumps down, whoop down, grab the worm, and he's just flinging with it. And then the cat jumped down and said, "Whoa, there's my lunch!" And he jumped down and grabbed them, and he was so happy. He said, "Oh!" And the bird jumped out of his mouth. The worm dropped out of the mouth of the pigeon, and the pigeon got away, and he flew away. And he was like, "Ooh, that was close." And he's flying. He flew straight home. And the cat said, "Oh, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that pigeon because he looks like a delicious lunch." So he goes and he says, "Oh my God!" Obatala opened up the door, and through the window. He didn't open the door. Through the window, this black pigeon came in. Woof! He came in so hard he hit the wall. Boom! Fell on the ground. And Obatala said, "Oh my God, what is this? Poor little thing." Obatala picked him up and said, "Don't worry," because Obatala knows the languages of everything. So he knew what the bird was going through. He was like, "Oh my God, I'm so scared." And so he began to just comfort him, and then he got some water and he just cleaned him and said, "Oh, you're okay, you're okay." He said, "There's a cat that's going to eat me. There's a cat that's going to eat me." And he says, "You're okay, you're fine." And he cleaned him up, and he said, "Oh my goodness, you're not a pigeon, you're a white dove. Oh, how beautiful." And he says, and just as he was feeling so comfortable, he said, "That cat is going to eat me." Just as that, he heard banging on the door, scratching at the door. He said, that's the cat. That's the cat. He's going to eat me." Obatala said, "Just calm down, calm down." The bird flew up to the ceiling just to hide. And Obatala, sure enough, he opened up the door. There was Mr. Cat. The cat says, "I have a beef with you. I know that my cat, my lunch, my pigeon is in your house." Obatala said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "I almost had my lunch, and this black pigeon got away, and I saw him coming straight to your house." He said, "Well, I don't have any black pigeon here. I don't raise pigeons. I don't eat pigeons. I don't know what you're talking about." So just as that, Obatala said, "Well," he said, "yes, he was supposed to be my lunch." He said, "Well, I don't know what you're talking about." He says, "The only pet I have." And he said, "Okay, dove, come down here." The dove came and landed on Obatala's shoulder. He says, "This is the only pet that I have. This is the only bird that I know. This is my pet dove that I have. So I don't know what happened to your bird." So the cat was like, "Oh man, I don't know where that thing went." So he said, "Okay, Obatala," and he went off to his house. Obatala told him, he says, "I will always protect and defend you when you are in trouble because I am Baba. So don't be afraid when you are feeling like you have enemies and they're coming to get you and you know for sure and they're getting ready to eat you up." Okana Gunda says, Obatala got your back. When they turned on me and they turned on you, when they turned on me, Baba, you're the only one I knew. He had my back. So you want to get my CD that talks about that kind of stuff. When people turn on you and when you have enemies, turn on Obatala. He got your back. When I pound my yam and I cook your snails, You're the only one. I know you have my back. So y'all have a wonderful day and wonderful Teaching Tuesdays. And no, don't matter what happened. You go to Obatala. You come to Obatala with clear understanding. Look, Baba, I got an enemy. Bring him an offering. He loves pounded yam. He loves mashed potatoes. He likes mashed potatoes where, you know, it's white yam, but if you don't have it mashed potatoes and you put it in like a little hill, put a little white flag, which means I surrender all of my fear and I bring it to you, and you give that to Obatala like a little like a little mound. He loves that. Or you can make him 8 little yam balls that you make. He loves that. And give him a glass of almond milk. Obatala loves it. He loves rice pudding. Obatala likes bread. All of the wonderful things that make Obatala said. When I throw my shells, you salute my crown. Obatala. Have a wonderful day. Okana Gunda. Don't let your enemies scare you. Odavo.